Happy guinea pig! Here we go.
Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm going to be doing another experiment. I've never made this particular recipe before.
She's been holding out on me, folks.
I've had the recipe for, I guess, a good 25, 30 years. I just never used it. Someday I'm going to make this. And what is this, you ask? Cremepatissiere, or in layman's terms, pastry cream. And I know I butchered the first part of it. I'm not French, so I can't pronounce it correctly. But
You've got to get that French accent going with it.
I don't have that. I'm sorry.
I can't do it either.
So I'm making homemade pastry cream. Now, I have made homemade puddings. And so it's similar, but it is different. And this is going to be basically a part one, because I'm going to be using the pastry cream that I'm making with what I'm going to be making afterward. I'm going to be making up some choux pastry, and it is spelled C-H-O-U-X, choux pastry, and it is also known as profiteroles or eclairs. So, I mean, that's what you make with the choux pastry.
I told her I don't know what she's talking about. She said when I see it, I'll know.
So, this video is going to be on the pastry cream. This will be coming out on Wednesday, August the 31st. And the choux pastry will be coming out on Friday, September the 2nd of 2022. So, to get started, my ingredients. Gotta have the ingredients before we do anything else. I have 2 cups of whole milk. I have 6 egg yolks. Double check to make sure on my measurements, because, like I said, I haven't made this before. Half a cup of sugar. 1/3 of a cup of all-purpose flour that has been sifted. And here I have around a teaspoon of lemon extract. To make a true cremepatissiere, you need a vanilla bean. I don't have any vanilla beans, y'all. But what you would do is you split that vanilla bean in half and put it in with the milk and bring it to a boil. What I plan on doing is doing all of that except for putting the vanilla bean in it. So I have to put my milk in and bring it to a boil. Okay. And it does say a quick boil, if I'm not mistaken.
There went the milk.
It says bring milk to a boil. Then you remove it from heat, you cover, and let it sit for 15 minutes to infuse. And what I'll do is when I remove that from the heat, I will add the lemon extract to the milk, stir it together, and let that sit for 15 minutes to infuse. Okay? So I'm going to put that up on there. Now, while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my eggs. Next step is to beat your egg yolks and your sugar together.
Beat it! No, I can't do that.
No, we don't want to do that. And you want to beat these until they are thick and light. And basically, that's just what I'm doing here. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing. He's the one in control of the camera.
They can. I got it angled. It is all on that section right there.
Okay, I didn't know it was angled.
It's got you in it. It's got that bowl tilted over in it. It's got that other silver bowl. It's got that orange bowl. It's got that spoon over there.
Okay. Just making sure. I don't know what can be seen and what can't be seen. That camera don't look tilted to me, but, you know, I can't see anyway, so we're doing good.
It is.
Tell you how bad y'all can't see. I had to rewrite that recipe so I could read it. It was so light on that piece of paper I had it on. Probably faded from age because it's so old.
Right.
All right. watching this milk. I've got it up on 6, which is medium high, to bring it to a boil. And I may not have to let it sit for 15 minutes because it doesn't have to infuse with a solid. It has to infuse with a liquid today. So I should be able to keep going once I mix that together. Just take it off and let it cool for a minute. Okay, I've done all I can do to this point. I'm going to take a quick break until the milk comes to a boil. When the milk comes to a boil, we'll be back.
We're back.
Okay, the milk is getting ready to come to a boil. I'm going to go ahead and add the flour to this, as it states, and then what you do is you beat it together, whisk it together, until everything is incorporated and creamy. And I'll let Tiggy show you that this milk is coming to a boil if he wants to.
Wait just a second. Caught me in the middle.
Well,
Folks, I'm trying to wash the dish as she gets done with them.
well, sometimes the difference between catching and not catching is a second. So, but you'll see there's bubbles on top. It's boiling.
I'm sure
boiling.
it's getting it.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off.
Piggy went flying again, folks.
And since that was boiling, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stir this, pour it in the lemon extract. And the reason I'm doing lemon is I want lemon flavored cream instead of vanilla flavored cream. If you would prefer almond flavor, I'm pretty sure that you can put almond flavored in there. But again, the original pastry cream is considered a vanilla cream. And it is...
Like everything else, she's putting her own twist on it.
That's right. I'm making it my way.
And it's going to be good.
Can't nobody tell you can't. Okay. Now, since that has been basically infused, okay, it says beat the egg yolks and sugar until thick and light, then stir in the flour. It says remove the bean from the milk. If you use the vanilla bean, this would be the 15-minute mark. You'd remove the bean from the milk and return the milk to a boil. Okay, so I'm going to bring it back to a boil now that I've added the lemon juice to it, or the lemon extract. I don't know why I keep calling that lemon juice. Right, so I'm going to bring it back to a boil, and that shouldn't take long. Remember,
ooh, you can smell it.
You can smell it. It smells good.
Oh.
I love the smell of lemon extract. Okay. Bring it back to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, again, we will be turning off the heat and whisking in the egg mixture. And what I will do is temper the egg mixture before I whisk it into the milk. Because otherwise, I might wind up with scrambled eggs.
We don't want scrambled eggs.
We don't want scrambled eggs. We want pastry cream.
Don't get me wrong, I love my scrambled eggs, but this is something different.
Yeah, look how thick that looks so good right there. It's nice and thick with that flour in it.
Do that again, let me zoom on it.
That's
yeah.
Egg, sugar, and flour right there. And that's all that's in there. It's just egg yolk, sugar, and flour. All right, we're back up to a boil. Cut the heat off again. Gonna let it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna whisk. I'm just gonna add. Well, I was gonna use that ladle to do that, but I can just pour a little bit in there. Temper that. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. And what that does is that brings those eggs up to temperature so that when you add them, now comes the fun part, y'all. I get to get rid of my stove. Okay. So turn off the heat and whisk in the eggs and mixture. Then you return it to a low heat after you get everything mixed in. Now I'm going to switch my whisk over to my pan. Whisk all this in. Take all that, get as much out of there as I can. Y'all know me, I'm going to save as much as I can. All right, Piggy, there you go. That. All right, now we return it to a low heat. So I'm going to put it down on 2, because that is low. 1 is simmer, 2 is low.
Piggy's wings are getting tired. He gonna put it.
That's fine.
Make a landing.
And since what we do is we cook, whisking until the mixture thickens. And it is getting thick, and I can tell y'all that right now. It is getting thick. Y'all, it's not very hard to make this. It seems daunting because if you've never done one and you've seen it made by pastry chefs and stuff, they make it seem like it's so hard to do.
Well, of course they gotta make it seem like it's hard to do. They want you to come down and get it.
I'm like this about it. You never know if you can do something until you try. That's just the way of it. You don't know if you can do it until you try it. Okay. Now, y'all, this is getting really thick. I'm going to let it cook and get a little bit thicker. I want this really thick. Okay, I'm going to let this cook for a few more minutes. I'll be back when I get it to the consistency I want. And then we'll go from there. All right, y'all, we're back. I let it cook until it started getting really thick. And then I put it down on 1 for simmer. And let it simmer for 5 minutes until it makes sure that all the flour in it is totally cooked. And you'll see how thick this is here in just a moment. I'll go ahead and cut this off because, well, cut it off. Now I'm going to give Piggy my whisk because I can't do nothing with that whisk right now. And this is how thick this stuff has gotten. That is
Looks like pudding.
And once it chills down, it will get even thicker. And I went ahead and put it in a plastic bowl. I can't really say it's plastic. It is a Tupperware bowl. Because I want it to chill down as quickly as possible.
Tupperware, it's going to be a type of plastic or rubber or both.
Yes. If you put it in a metal container, it's going to retain that heat. Yes, it will lose the heat eventually, but metal holds on to heat longer than plastic does. And I'm just going to flat out tell you, now that looks so good right there.
Yeah,
I'm
scrape
even
all
going to
that
give you a
goodie
little
out.
bite on there.
Oh boy.
Now what I'm doing now is I'm going to take some plastic wrap, plain wrap, and you want to put it down on top of the cream. Make sure it's touching all on the top. And this is to keep a film from settling on top of the cream. Okay? And this is it. The next time you see the cream will be on the next video, which will be for our profiteroles. I want to thank you very much for watching. Y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all.
Where's my boy?